What's up, my psychedelic squad? It's your boy Trippy here, coming at you with another Madden 19 video today. And today we have that coveted new extra large present that was released today, man. The one that everybody thought was a Randy Moss before Randy Moss came out. So we'll be going over who that is. The new, as you can see on the screen, limited time Iron Men that are now in packs until December 29th. Mr. LaDainian Tomlinson and Chuck Bednarik, my boy Chucky B, as well as the other two presents that were open today. So, first of all, man, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man, for more Madden 19 content like this. Two-piece those mofos. It'll help the channel grow tremendously. Go ahead and get into this Twitch Prime or Twitch Daily Pack or whatever you want to call it. Always get buns out of there. I've seen some people pull some fire, though. If you see my, I don't know if it was my last video or the video before that, as we do have a weekly MUT booster pack. I might pull that later. We have 18 packs that are unopened, man. I had a crazy amount of gifts for today. So first we'll go ahead and get into that coveted purple pack. And here we are, fellas. Everybody knew it wasn't going to be Randy Moss. And a lot of people were speculating that it could be Paul Krause, and that's who I thought it was going to be. For, the longest, I really assumed that it was going to be Paul Krause. I feel like they put Vikings colors on it, but they just tried to switch it up and say it was a Ravens color. So they got pissed off that Moss wasn't in the game. They didn't want to put him in the present. So they just said, bump it, let's make him an LTD so everybody can get him eventually. So here we are. We got Mr. Ed Reed, Ravens great, 96 overall strong safety. And dude looks like a beast. Man, I might have to pick him up. 5'11", 94 speed, 93 acceleration, 79 tackle, 96 play recognition, 96 pursuit, 91 man coverage, 96 zone coverage with an 84 hit power. I still think they're sleeping on my mans, bro. 84 hit power is way too low. I'm going to try to find some gifts, hopefully I can, of him smacking the living hell out of so many people, bro. And they play my man's with an 84, just like they played Brian Dawkins with an 87. But who needs another card, by the way? Looking at his stats compared to Malcolm Jenkins, he's got +5 speed, +6 when powered up. Acceleration is going to be about the same. Tackling goes surprisingly to Malcolm Jenkins, who was plagued with missing tackles early in his career. Play recognition to be a +1. Pursuit is going to be way up for Ed Reed. Man coverage would be the same with powered up. Zone coverage would be a +1 in favor of Ed Reed. And then the hit power, which is crazy because Malcolm Jenkins, the only big hit I've seen him lay was in the Super Bowl. And I feel like that's why he got an 87. And Ed Reed been laying a boom since, day one, back in the U days. So I feel like his card would be more comparable to that of Adrian Amos, whose stats won't show up for, this Madden glitch reason. But look at him, flying off the shelves, bro. I'm telling you. Look at this. Probably about 480. If I had 40, I'd just pick him up. Because his price is going to shoot back up, too. So if you want to invest in something, I suggest you invest in any new cards that have been released today. You can either go ahead and take up and quick sell them for the snow, or you can take them, wait for the price to jump back up to their usual spot. Now, Ghost of Madden pass cards, they're not really selling for too much, but maybe like $550. I wonder if they shot up back to 600. Oh wow, they're all dropping down that low. I guess when one drops that low, the snow market also gets affected. So each one of those around the same overall who sell for the same snow also gets dropped down that low, which it shouldn't be that way. I don't understand why people sit here and freak out the whole entire time. But if this would now be the best time to go ahead and get you any Ghost of Madden pass cards, seeing how the snow market is just a little bit crazy. So I might see if I can get enough snow depending on my gifts in order to see if we can pull one of these bad boys myself. But now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and get into the new limited time out of position players. And we're going to start off with my boy, the former Eagle, Mr. Chucky B. That's what I'm going to call him. Chucky B, man. 90 overall center. If you see my review on his left outside linebacker card, his pass block stats were probably better than his actual linebacking stats, which is insane. But dude, 6'3", 86 speed, or excuse me, 86 strength, 88 awareness, 86 pass block, 87 pass block power with an 84 finesse pass block, with a 91 run block and run block power and an 88 run block finesse. Needless to say, nobody's really going to be using this card just considering that his pass block is so low. strength is up there and his awareness is pretty decent, but let's be honest, nobody's going to be using this card, just like nobody's going to be using his Legends card. I had him for a little bit, and then I quick sold him for the training to go ahead and, you know, get more training when they were doing those Blitz promotions, but he's not really that bad of a card. He's just not really that good of one either. And then getting into the other limited time Iron Man, Mr. LaDainian Tomlinson. Wow, 91 speed, 5'10". He is a little on the short side, but if you're using him, it really doesn't matter. With 92 acceleration, 73 strength, 83 tackle, 88 play recognition, 82 hit power with a measly 68 block shedding. Nobody really expects him to do all that anyway. In an 86 zone coverage, he's not really that bad. He won't meet that 90 threshold even with the lockdown chem on him, but his catching is an 80, carrying 89. Imagine getting an interception with him, and then his stiff arms a 90. I feel like they could have put his juke and spin at a 90 as well, just to kind of fit the card a little bit. But not really a bad user card. Maybe possibly if you get him for, you know, a cheap price or something along those lines, I can see somebody doing some pretty fun gameplay with him. But I wonder, I highly doubt the limited times will be a part of the set, but if you haven't seen my last video, I suggest you go check that out, going over the speculation of what could be going on and further in the next part of this promo, I should say. I'm assuming, I don't really want to spoil it. I would go check that out, but it has something to do with these 90 overall Iron Man as well as the out of position players prior. And before we get into these presents, I just want to touch on the just briefly on the new primetime performers. I will be doing another video separate from this right after this video, so stay on the lookout for that. I'm pretty sure nobody really cares about primetime performers at this point. It's all about the snowman. But as you can see, aside from the new Ed Reed that came out in packs, we also, or not in packs, but in presents, we also have these new packs that are open. Not really so new. We have an out of position Iron Man Gold Plus pack, which could be pretty dope depending on what we pull. And then we have the out of position Cam Chancellor. I got 6 of these bad boys. So they're 87 overall, and their stats are His stats are kind of He is 6'3", but he only has 84 speed, 84 acceleration. His strength and all that is pretty decent, except for the block shedding. I feel like it could have been a little higher. Not bad for a safety, but for a linebacker, it's not really that good. And then his zone coverage is buns, so I don't really see too many people using this card whatsoever. I don't even really want to get into it, but he only quick sells for 310 snow. That multiplied by 6 is probably 1800 snow. I don't really know if it'll be beneficial for me to sell them all or for me to actually just quick sell them for the snow. But we'll keep going. We'll get through these packs. All right, moving on to the first Iron Man Gold Plus pack. We actually get an 81 overall Tyrod Taylor. He only quick sells for 38 snow. None of these I don't expect to get anything pretty dope out of them. Going on to the next one, we get an 87 Mike Evans, which also quick sells for 310 snow. I wonder how much he's selling for on the market now. With the snow going down tremendously, I highly doubt that any of these cards will be going for a decent amount. And holy crap, we haven't gotten a gold yet. This is crazy. 83 overall Miles Jack at halfback, which is, I don't know if he used to play halfback maybe in college or something. Not college, but high school. I'm having a feeling that's where all these Iron Men are coming from. Yep, and our first gold, Mike Disley. We're not even going to look at your stats or your quick sale value. And we get an 86 Don Terry Poe fullback, whose stats are pretty ass, other than the impact block, and that's actually pretty decent. Quick sells for 220. We might have a pretty decent amount of snow after all these packs. So hopefully we might be able to pull a little something. So we get a, I'm not even gonna pronounce that guy's name. Another Will Disley. We got a Ben Roethlisberger at punter, who's actually some buns. I don't even think his throwing stats are that good. As we compare him to Marquette King. Awareness, throw power, short accuracy, throwing the run is pretty decent, but his mid is ass, so it really makes no sense for you to put him on your team if he's not even going to be a good quarterback at the punter position. Getting way more elites than I thought I was going to get, man, so totally appreciate that. And as soon as I say that, I get a Jordan Lewis. Sam Hubbard. I wonder how many packs I have left. Got 3 Iron Man packs left. I highly doubt I'll pull any more elites out of any of these, honestly. Yep, another Jordan Lewis. Keep giving me these damn Cowboys. Next one we get. Yep, I'm calling it now. It's going to be like a 77 Mike Disley or something. I did call the overall. Not even. Well, he goes in the 20K range, so might as well go ahead and quick sell him. If you guys really need snow, though, this Cam Chancellor has to be the way to go, bro. Like, 20K, you get 310. So if you do 5 of those, 310 times 5 of these, this is 1,500. This is the equivalent to getting a Jaylen Brown, or at least in the same price range. And Jaylen Brown sells for 880. So right now, Cam Chancellor, 87 overall, is the best snow value in the game. I suggest you please hop on this as soon as possible before they start to sell out. But this will be the end for today's video, guys. I hope I did not forget anything involving these new OOP players, presents, and or Ghost of Madden, past or present, or something that I forgot. If you enjoyed, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. 2-piece those mofos. It'll help the channel grow tremendously. Also, comment down below what you think the best snow value is in the game. What do you think of Ed Reed? I mean, everybody knows Ed Reed's going to be a goon anyway. And what do you think of how the snow market is crashing, or if it's really helping you possibly get maybe that Tony G or that that Michael Vick that you really want on your team? But with all that being said, man, stay tuned for more Madden content such as this. And until next time, guys, peace.